episode of Beyond Z Trailer. Episode what?
20.
Yeah, 20. Getting up there, big digits now. We got lots to talk about this episode. I guess I'll start.
All right.
Got a little news. Some of you may have heard, but there have been additions to the Civil War cast of Captain America. We are getting Thunderbolt Ross. William Hurt is coming back. This is the first character to be in a movie that was an Incredible Hulk, and since then. So this is the first person from that movie to be in another Marvel movie. Not even Edward Norton has been in another one. So we're getting that. I'm excited. Possibilities of Red Hulk, maybe.
Oh, yes.
That would be amazing since we're not getting Hulk in Civil War, apparently. And the other addition to the cast is Martin Freeman. So far he's in an undisclosed role, but there's been a lot of speculation of who he may be, that he may be a liaison between the government and Wakanda. He could be Henry Gyrich, who's the liaison between the government and the Avengers. Yes. We'll have to wait and see. I also have my own guess that possibility, since Spider-Man is being introduced, maybe he has a flashback and he's Uncle Ben. Who knows?
Oh, wait a minute. Uncle Ben?
Yeah, I could see him as Uncle Ben.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the two new additions to Civil War. They keep adding more and more people. Hopefully
with an exception of the guys playing Spider-Man,
hopefully
who might be Asa Butterfield.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it for me on the additions to the cast of Civil War. We also have some other big Marvel news in the comics.
The comic area. Oh, I guess that's my spot.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and throw that out there for y'all. Marvel's Secret War is underway. Issue 2 came out today. Issue 0 came out on Free Comic Book Day, and there's been a lot of comic book deaths in just 2 issues. A lot of characters that y'all probably grown up to love. Their story ended abruptly in that one issue. Spoilers. Yeah, okay. Apparently the main bad guy is Dr. Doom, and he's the one behind this Battle World. Where,
Victor?
Yeah, he's the one behind Battle World, which has sucked different versions of multiverses into one big Battle World. So now you have his cops that are patrolling Battle World is an army of Thors from different realities.
Interesting.
And he's brainwashed Sue Storm, who died. So there's a version of Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, that's his wife.
Weird.
Yeah.
And speaking of Thor, did something big happen with
Something
Thor?
really big happened with Thor. They revealed who the Lady Thor is. Well, no,
time.
I can't call her Lady Thor because she's Thor.
Yeah.
Whoever picks up the hammer and is worthy
becomes
is Thor. Yeah, so she is Thor. She's not Lady Thor.
She's just Thor.
Well, a couple of months back, Thor, Odinson, the one that's been Thor for years, he became unworthy. They never revealed why he became unworthy, but shortly after he became unworthy, he lost his arm. He now has a big cybernetic arm. Oh, he did. He's dead now. But Thor is it's Thor's girlfriend from the movies. Her name was Kate.
Jane Foster?
Yeah, Jane Foster. Yeah, Jane Foster. She is Thor now.
Yep. So we got a cancer patient going through chemotherapy who is the new Thor.
Yeah.
And isn't something happening to her?
When she has the hammer, she is at perfect health. She has hair. She's she definitely bulks up.
Well endowed?
Well,
is that what you? I mean, you did like this, so I figured you might have.
There.
Oh,
I was thinking of a word.
Pretty sure that's like the armor.
Oh, okay. Because I saw him go like this, and he said she's well. Okay.
Yeah. But either way, whenever she goes back to normal human mode, she regresses back to being a cancer patient. She loses her hair, and every time she uses the power of Thor, her cancer spreads faster. Wow. So, with great power comes great responsibility, even if that leads you to your death.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna go out as Thor.
Like a boss.
Yeah.
I would think that doing all of the multiverse colliding and knowing what was going to happen, I would just throw the hammer down and say, take me. I mean, if everyone's dying anyway, maybe whenever reality is recreated, should be normal.
Maybe.
Who knows?
We'll have to see. Issue number 3 next week.
Yep. Oh, no, not next week.
No?
Every 2 weeks.
Oh, every 2 weeks, not every
2 weeks?
Yep.
Lame.
Yeah.
Lame. Well, that's it for comics and movies. We also have a new category. Well, not a new category, another category.
Another category.
Yeah. So what do you got, Matt?
TV shows. DC, actually. Gotham.
Yes.
I don't know if that was last week the season finale?
Season finale.
And I didn't know that because I'm like, oh, what's going on? Well, it was kind of violent. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
It was a lot of violence.
Big finale.
Enigma went crazy on it.
God,
chopping people up.
Yeah.
And he's got like the personality.
Yeah,
So.
Enigma, by the way, is the Riddler.
Yes.
So, and then the girl, Commissioner
Mooney?
Gordon's girlfriend.
Oh, Barbara.
Went. She freaked out.
Nuts.
Because I'm thinking the whole time it was the crazy guy. What do they call him? The ogre?
Yeah, the ogre.
I thought it was the ogre that killed her parents,
Yeah.
and she did it.
And I'm sorry, but if you're in a police investigation, don't you like fingerprint the knife that was used? Like, don't you think you would do that?
Well, maybe he did it because he just assumed it was the ogre and not her.
This is what happens when you assume.
That's what happens, man.
Bad police work.
That's what happens.
Bad police work.
So, but it was pretty good. And then the whole Will Smith's wife character,
Fish
Jada.
Mooney.
Fish Mooney. Wow, I'm not gonna even go there. But the penguin, and he was chasing her, and wow, they killed her off. I couldn't believe
Did you ever
that.
think about that? Her name being Fish Mooney, and he's the penguin. Penguins eat fish.
Fish, yeah.
So like, it was kind of cool to see him.
Don't even say
overpower
it. He looked at me and said, "Penguins eat fish." I'm sorry. I'm not going there. Anyways. But it was really good.
Yeah, it was.
It was really. And then at the very end, if that wasn't enough, Bruce Wayne finds the secret cave that is dead.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, no, that pissed me off. All the trailers for this episode, it showed him finding the fireplace and going in there.
Yeah.
I was expecting a little more. Don't put the last thing in the actual episode in the trailer. We already knew he was going to find something. Show us some of the Batcave. Like, what the hell?
Didn't show us anything.
Nothing.
Well, they showed us
It was
down
a
the corridor.
staircase.
Yeah.
Like, no. Just don't put that in the trailer. Have him searching around the room. Show that. Don't show him actually finding it if the whole episode is about him finding it.
And he didn't show anything.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, it was
all
a good
in all.
episode.
Man.
Yeah.
A lot of folks, a lot of people bit the dust.
Swim with the fishes.
Yeah, literally,
Uh-huh.
like Fish Mooney.
I make puns.
As you see, Shane is not with us. We forgot to address that, but he is with us in spirit, and he's going to tell you all about the finale of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And here it is.
Boom!
Hey guys, sorry I couldn't be there today. Busy at work, but you know how it is. Always busy in the movie theater business. Anyways, let's get straight down to business. The big season finale of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 2-part, 2-hour season finale. Let's just start off with some of the basic things. Skye fights May. Jayne heals by absorbing other people's life force, killing them. Bobby is being tortured by Ward and Kara. Jayne kills Raina for her visions, but doesn't know that Skye is watching. Jayne tries to persuade Skye to her side, but Skye refuses and is knocked out. Cal, who is in custody of S.H.I.E.L.D., transforms into Mr. Hyde and attacks Simmons, Fitz, and Coulson. Fitz and Simmons trap Cal, who talks with Coulson, and eventually they resolve their differences and join forces to protect Skye. Jayne leads the Inhumans to the S.H.I.E.L.D. cargo ship that has the Kree stone on it. They fight S.H.I.E.L.D., quickly take over the ship. They brought Skye with them and have her in one of the holding cells. Mac, who was on the ship at the time of the attack, suits up to fight against the Inhumans. Jayne sends out a distress call to call in all S.H.I.E.L.D. agents to their location for help. Her plan is to release the crystals and the mist to kill all the humans and unlock all the Inhumans. Meanwhile, Ward sets up a trap that will kill the first person through the door that Bobby is in. Back on the ship, Mac fights his way and releases Skye. Hunter and May find the building that has Bobby and sweep the building for her with the team. Ward kills a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in the southwest corner, while Kara kills in the opposite corner. She picks up a radio. May notices the radio silence and radios to the team to all converge on the southwest corner. Do not let your guard down until you see her face. Kara, with her disguise veil, transforms into May and starts making her way to the southwest corner. Ward looks around the corner and sees May coming and quickly jumps her, putting 3 gunshots into her stomach. It is then revealed that it is Kara and that Ward just killed her. Hunter finally finds the door to Bobby and is about to open it when Bobby frees herself just enough to move in front of the rifle. Back on the ship, Skye fights Lincoln in the control room, who eventually switches sides and helps her. Skye changes the distress call to warn the others of the attack. Coulson and his team go in alone, sending the others away, and brings Cal along on the mission. Skye approaches her mom, forcing Jayne to move forward with her plans. Gordon teleports to the air duct room where the crystals are, only to find Max sitting on the crate axe drawn. Mac guards the crystals from any attempts to get them until Coulson shows up with Fitz. Fitz has made a device that will keep Gordon from teleporting away if he enters the room again. Gordon comes back and is puzzled to why he can't teleport away. Fitz responds, "Science, biatch." Skye finally reaches her mother on the flight deck, who after one final attempt to turn her daughter, tries to kill her by absorbing her life force. Skye then turns her own powers against her mother, but before they can kill each other, Cal shows up. He says he's here to keep his promise, which was to protect Skye. He then kills Jiaying and saves Skye. Back in the duct room, Gordon manages to open the crate and grabs one crystal before teleporting away. He teleports behind Fitz, who is holding his bar behind him, and he teleports into it, piercing him through the stomach. As he dies, he drops to his knee and drops the crystal. Coulson dives for it and catches it, saving the day. Unfortunately, his arm starts to petrify and turn to stone, but is saved by Mac, who cuts off his arm. Back at the base, Bobby recovers from surgery. Skye and Cal say their goodbyes as Cal knows he's going away for a very long time, but asks that Daisy come visit him. We then cut to Cal, happy and calm, working as a vet in the city. Skye approaches him as he puts out the open sign, and they introduce themselves. Skye had put Cal through the mind-altering machine of the Tahiti project because she felt he was originally a good man and he still had a lot to give to the world. Skye and Coulson discuss their future in S.H.I.E.L.D. as he wants to start a team for people with powers, aka the Secret Warriors from the comics. She agrees, but only if they remain a secret, not public like the Avengers, to which he agrees. The next scene is the Terrigen crystals that fell off the ship. They slowly start to dissolve as the fish begin to eat them. The fish are then caught by fishermen, who then process them and turn them into fish oil tablets or vitamins and distribute them all around the world to stores. It looks like there's going to be a big swell of Inhumans in the future of Season 3. The last scene of the season, they finally touch on Simmons and Fitz being a couple. Fitz asks Simmons on a date, which she agrees. Fitz accidentally opens up the chamber that has the Kree stone. As she's about to leave, the stone turns back to liquid, opening the door, trapping her in the liquid, and it sucks back up, becoming stone again, with Simmons gone and in the stone. But that's it for me, guys. I got to get back to work. I'll be there next week. See ya.
Well, thanks, Shane, for
Thank you
all
very
of the
much.
information on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That episode was awesome. So
2
many
hours.
things. 2 hours. It was crazy. Yeah, I loved it. It was. I could tell they put a lot of a bigger budget into those 2 episodes than they did the whole season. The
They
whole
had
season was good, but
Yeah.
those 2 episodes, top of the line.
They had to compensate the follow-up with Avengers.
Yeah, they did. They did.
It's basically another movie because it was 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yeah, so that's it for us for episode 20. We will be back next week with 21. We turned 21. Come
We
celebrate
can drink
with us.
legally.
Yes. And don't forget to like the post, share the post, and like our page for a chance to win 2 free tickets to Carmike Cinemas, as well as some extra prizes from Seaside Silk Screening. And we'll see you next week.